The most complicated electricity add-on for Create just had a huge update. Yes, I'm talking about Power Grid that has now added large generators, energy meters, a bunch of battery-powered tools, and nether electricity. Starting off, let's take a look at what I think is going to be my new favorite item in this mod, the factory light. You can build it out, I think, however long you want, and then you put light bulbs inside and a device connector on top, and this is going to be a very powerful light as soon as I give it electricity. So let's get a creative voltage source out here. Just have to connect this like that. There we go. 110 volt. Boom. Oh, that looks nice. That is a great texture. I think the light bulb can take 120, so let's try 120. Oh, look at how bright that is. Now, as you can see, I put a bunch of factory lights in the ceiling because I was going to showcase this by setting the time to night and well, powering all of these up, but I think I screwed up the wires up here. We don't talk about this. But let's bring this up in the ceiling and see how much it actually lights up when it's nighttime outside. So I think this is a really strong light actually, which is something that I miss when playing Minecraft. So this should... Oh yes! Let's set the time to midnight. It'll be real dark in here and turn it on. Oh, let there be light. I wonder how far out I can expand it. Oh, that is just fantastic. 10 out of 10 edition. Chef's kiss. Mwah! Now, what if I want to measure the energy that's being used by this light bulb? Well, now we have the energy meter, and I'm gonna have to ponder this. I haven't looked at it before. It measures energy used over time. That makes sense. The energy meter emits a redstone pulse for every 1 watt-hour or kilowatt-hour, depending on which mode it's set to. Ooh. So you can set this up on an SMP and make people pay for using electricity. Electricity bills in Minecraft. Finally, I've waited so long for this. Now, how do I connect this up without enraging an entire community of electricians? What's going on here? I'm going to figure this out. So I think I should be able to connect this part of my switch and grab this one out here and then connect this. Oh, hey there, buddy. I don't know where you went there. You're just talking gibberish. Power grid? Something about measuring electricity? What if I turn on my lights? Oh! Okay, the lights work. I am pleasantly surprised. I don't think the energy meter is working as it's supposed to. It just says measured energy 100,000. Is it just measuring what this thing is using now? 0.1 watt hours? Hello? Stuff's happening. I think I did it. This is taken up. It's 0.2 watt hours now, so it's working, but this is barely using up any electricity. So this is a great time for me to show you a new addition, the electric pump, which is just a mechanical pump, but it's electrical. Boom. These two do the same thing. I don't know if this has a longer range. It just says it's an electric version of the mechanical pump. I was thinking, let's put this to the test and see if that will use up any more electricity. I think I should be able to take this connector here and this connector to the bottom of the switch. Let's see if the pump works. Oh yeah, it's pumping. So is that using up more electricity? 0.6 watt hours? I mean, maybe, but how about an electric motor? Now we're talking. It's spinning. Yeah, I mean, this is a creative source, but right now I'm powering a huge light, a pump, and a 3000 stress unit motor, and we haven't even gone up to 1. Oh, 0.9, almost. 1, and it didn't take out the... Oh. Okay, here we go. I have set up a display board. It is connected to the same network, and the energy meter is slowly ticking up. Now, I wonder if this is a display source or not. I will select the display board and then put this here. It is not a display source. Okay, but I still know a solution here. Comparator here goes to a redstone link that is connected over here, and this one is also a receiver. There we go. Now I get a counter gauge from Create Extra Gauges. I connect these two, and then I display link this fella. Now, 1! Whatever used, 1. There might be a better way to do this, but I don't care. I am measuring my electricity usage. But what if I didn't have the creative voltage source? And what if I didn't want to construct this ginormous generator here? Well, lucky for you, the solar panel is now a thing. Or I should say lucky for me, because I think this is something that I'm going to be able to understand perfectly fine. This is a really cool addition to the mod. You place out the solar panels on a solar panel bearing and right-click. It'll assemble. I think I can just grab the power out of here. Boom. Bam. Yes. Yes. It's working, but it's very slow. This thing is giving out 128 stress units right now. The display board isn't even working because it's too slow, but the power is coming straight out of my solar panel. Now I want to go back to the factory lights for a second. The mod now has ceiling tiles. You put these in your ceiling and then you can insert different functional blocks inside of them. For example, if I grab the factory light here and right click, boom, it's in the ceiling. You can see it sticks out on top. It also supports wire connectors, cord junctions, and solar panels. As you can see, they're integrated into the ceiling now. And I'm guessing the use case for this is just having your lights neatly wired up here, so you don't have to see it from underneath, because whatever this is, yeah, you don't want to do this. Time to get rid of the energy meter and instead place out the redstone converter. This thing lets you use redstone to control the resistance of the network. Let's see here. I'm going to connect negative and positive, and then I think like that. Okay, yes. Now we have measured here 119.4 volts coming out of this 120 creative voltage source. Now, if I power this lever here, ooh, that changes the number. Yeah, it goes down. Look at that. That is a very simple way of doing it. Why don't we connect this up to the lights? There we go. That should make them darker, right? Yes. Very nice little addition. I'm surprised I understood this. I'm evolving. Electrician Shalz is here. Next up, we have the portable drill and portable saw. To power these, I need to charge up a little portable battery here. So I'm just going to connect that up to my system here, and hopefully it'll just get enough. Whoa! Oh, fuff. Holy shish. Okay. Maybe I need to use the redstone converter. See if this makes a difference. Oh, it's loading up. Boom! Let's pick. I'm guessing I was not supposed to do that. How do I pick this up? Do I just right click? It's on my back already. Okay. If I go into survival mode here, this drill. Woo! Oh, my game has crashed. It's only gone and violently crashed. This is a pre-release, and I've got a bunch of mods here as well that might not even be compatible. Does this bring down the whole tree? I sure hope so. It's not. Okay, we don't talk about that. Unfortunately, it's time to look at my Achilles heel, which is the transformers. I don't know how a transformer works, okay? My understanding of this, as someone who has nothing to do with electricity at all, is that it's a way to make it stronger or weaker depending on what you want. Don't boo me! Come on! Listen, I'm trying my best here. So I'm gonna try to just connect this up. Just like this. I have a creative voltage source. I'm going to set this to 45 volts. Then, if we head through here, I don't even know if this has generated on the other side. Oh, it has! Look at that! Now, I'll get myself a voltage gauge here and connect up on this side as well. And hopefully... Oh! Ooh! No? Okay, it went up and then it went straight back to 0. Why is that? Is this working? Yeah, 45 volts. 45! It's 45! Oh, and now it's back to 0. Oh, could it be the chunk loading, maybe? It's making it not work. I'm gonna blame it on the chunk loading. The reason the word transformer scares me is because of whatever this is. You're never gonna see me make a working transformer with great power grid. Maybe if someone gives me $1 million. Actually, now that I think of it, probably not even if someone gives me $1 million. Other than that, this update adds Sable support, which is really cool, but I haven't really tried this out with Sable before, so I didn't know it was incompatible, but now it is apparently compatible, except for the fact that I have a mod that adds realistic damage to items when you crash them, so... Well, there we go. No more large rotors, which is also an addition to this update. One thing that I find really fascinating with Great Power Grid that I'd really like to learn sometime in the future is circuits. Look at this. All of the different circuit components we can put on a board. So I'm gonna attempt to make a board with a neon bulb that can be turned on. I have a switch, I have a bulb, and I'm gonna place out 2 wire connectors and hopefully... Wait, how do I connect these? Place trace. Oh. There we go. Let's save changes, bring this out, and sneak right click. Here, it's my little circuit. Let's get this to a really low voltage and see what happens. Connect this up here and hit the switch. Oh, nothing. I broke it! I broke it! Wait, that means it might work! Instead of a neon, let's just use a low voltage bulb. I think this needs 12 volts. I did it! As you can tell, this update adds a lot of new fun things to play around with, so check it out for yourself. Download the mod. Hopefully you can make a setup that looks, slightly better than what I have here.